Chapter 3: Signs of Growth. As morning mist lifted like a gossamer veil, Sora sat drowsily by the window, whispering softly into the gentle dawn light. I feel as though I dreamed something precious, yet it drifts away like morning fog on silent feet. Though Sora typically held his dreams close like cherished treasures, lately they seemed to slip away with the morning mist, leaving only the faintest trace of wonder. One tranquil afternoon, as the kittens rested in the garden's cool embrace after their morning adventures, Harold, watching from his beloved handcrafted bench, approached them with warmth dancing in his gentle eyes. "Are you little ones feeling hungry? I have something special to share with you. Come along," he invited with tender care. The kittens' tummies offered soft rumbles of agreement, for they had played since dawn's first light. Their eyes sparkled with innocent curiosity as they followed Harold's measured steps. He led them behind the house with careful patience, ensuring each tiny paw kept pace. After a gentle journey, he came to a peaceful stop. Though the kittens had followed eagerly, expecting treats, they found themselves in an enchanted new realm. They lined up with brightened eyes, watching Harold's every movement with wonder. With a smile warm as summer sunshine, Harold gestured toward the earth before them. "Welcome to my special garden. Have any of you ever tasted nature's sweet gifts?" Harold stepped carefully among the garden's treasures, moving like a dancer through the fresh green leaves. When he turned back to his eager audience, his hands cradled bright green cucumbers that seemed to sparkle with morning dew. He washed them with loving care in the crystal-clear well water, let them rest in cool sanctuary. Then arranged them with artist's care upon broad, emerald leaves. "Here we are, precious ones. They're perfectly chilled now. A special treat for a warm afternoon." Pepper, Fluffy, and Lily had glimpsed such treasures in their village homes, though never tasted their mysteries. Sora and Luna gazed in pure wonder at these strange green offerings, as if beholding magic itself. Harold's smile carried warmth like gentle sunbeams. The village whispers that cats hold a special fondness for these garden treasures. He demonstrated with tender care, taking a crisp bite that seemed to celebrate summer itself, his eyes twinkling with quiet joy. The kittens approached with delicate curiosity, their whiskers dancing as they investigated their novel treat. Then shy Fluffy, inspired by Harold's example, gathered his courage like a precious gem and took the tiniest experimental bite. A crisp sound floated through the air like a musical note as fresh coolness spread across his tongue. His eyes widened like full moons. "Oh, it's absolutely wonderful!" His voice rang with pure delight. Seeing Fluffy's joy, the other kittens hurried forward like leaves in a playful breeze, each eager to share in this magical discovery. Their happy purrs filled the garden like nature's sweetest symphony. Harold watched their innocent joy with eyes that held starlight. "We'll share more adventures here another day. I'll find new surprises to delight you." The kittens' tails curled with happiness at this precious promise. As they prepared to leave this enchanted space, Harold's voice grew soft but clear as mountain streams. But remember, little ones, never venture into the forest beyond. Its shadows hold mysteries we must respect. The kittens turned to gaze where Harold indicated, at the dense forest standing like silent guardians. A gentle shiver passed through them as they contemplated those dark depths. Later that evening, in the warm embrace of lamplight, Harold spoke tenderly to the mother cat. "I'd love to show the kittens our village soon. Would that bring you peace?" The mother cat pondered carefully, then offered a soft, loving purr of blessing. Harold gathered Sora and Luna with infinite tenderness. "Your mother has blessed us with permission for a new adventure." Though gentle concern softened her eyes, the mother cat found comfort in Harold's warm, reassuring smile. The next morning dawned like a painting coming to life. As Harold carried the kittens along the path, the mother cat watching from the doorway like a gentle guardian. They passed their familiar garden playground, following the winding path that promised new wonders. The kittens' eyes grew wide as crystal pools at the sight of unfamiliar trees and flowers, and mountains that seemed to touch the very sky. Every moment sparkled with the magic of first discovery, like dewdrops catching morning light. As they drew closer to the village, new melodies reached their ears, gentle voices floating on the breeze and curious animal songs. Sora's whiskers trembled like delicate wind chimes with anticipation, while Luna's ears danced eagerly at each new sound. At the village entrance, they discovered their friends waiting like welcome gifts: Pepper, Fluffy, and Lily. "Sora! Luna!" Their joyful greetings floated like flower petals in the morning air. "What a delightful surprise! We were just dreaming of visiting you," Pepper called with warmth like morning sunshine. Luna's whiskers twitched happily. "Harold's sharing the village's magic with us today?" Harold smiled tenderly at his gathered family of kittens. "This is Sora and Luna's first journey into our village world. Shall we explore its wonders together?" They ventured forth, the little group following Harold's gentle guidance like stars following the moon's path. Their first discovery was the village square, alive with warmth and painted in nature's finest colors. Market stalls lined the ancient cobblestones like jewels on a necklace, while children's laughter danced through the air like musical notes set free. Sora and Luna watched in wonder at the humans who moved through the square, each unique as snowflakes, their hair catching sunlight in endless shades. Sweet aromas filled the air like invisible ribbons, fresh bread singing from the bakery, delightful treats calling from market stalls. Gentle music floated on the breeze like butterfly wings, while colorful signs caught their eyes like painted dreams. Every sight seemed touched by magic's gentle hand. A crystal stream wound through the square's heart, crossed by a bridge that seemed crafted from fairy tales. Sunlight danced upon the flowing water like countless tiny stars come down to play. Harold set Sora and Luna gently upon the bridge's smooth wooden planks, worn smooth by countless gentle footsteps. Luna peered curiously at the water below, discovering something magical in its depths. Her reflection gazed back at her like a twin made of light and water, Sora crept forward with velvet soft steps, following Luna's example. There in the water's mirror, he discovered a small kitten with wondering eyes and a star-shaped mark that seemed to hold moonlight. As he gazed in quiet amazement, Lily approached with understanding warm as summer rain. "That's your own magic reflected back at you, Sora. Beautiful, isn't it?" Sora continued to gaze into the flowing stream, watching his reflection dance with him in perfect harmony. As the sun began its gentle journey toward evening's embrace, Harold called softly, "Time to return to our sanctuary, little ones." They had explored every wonder: the bakery that sang sweet songs of comfort, the blacksmith's shop that played percussion with starlight, the clothier's rainbow garden of fabrics. When suddenly Pepper spoke with adventure sparkling in his voice. "Let's discover the forest's secrets next time. Wouldn't that be magical?" Pepper had explored every safe corner of their known world, always seeking new horizons. Sora remembered their earlier whispered warnings. But Harold shared his wisdom about the forest's mysteries. Fluffy trembled softly like an autumn leaf. It does hold rather frightening shadows. Lily spoke with wisdom gentle as moonlight. Perhaps when we've grown stronger, the forest will guard its secrets until then. Luna felt gratitude wash over her like warm sunshine, for she too had felt uncertain about the mysterious forest. She had kept silent, not wanting to dim their adventurous friend's bright spirit. On their homeward path, Sora's gaze lifted to the evening's canvas. Sirius shone with special radiance, like a friend offering silent guidance. The star mark between his eyes awakened with gentle, comforting warmth. That night, as others dreamed peaceful dreams, Sage glided silently through the window like a piece of twilight given form. Settling on his cherished perch, he listened as Sora shared the day's magical discoveries. Sora's eyes sparkled like morning dew when telling of his water mirror discovery. Still wrapped in wonder at the beautiful mystery, Sage offered a gentle smile, warm as summer memories. "What a precious discovery, dear Sora. Our world cradles countless such beautiful mysteries. Keep that precious wonder safe in your heart." That night, Sora's dreams danced with village scenes. His mysterious reflection weaving through his sleeping thoughts like silver threads. Morning found him by the window once more. Bathed in golden light like nature's blessing, his heart full of yesterday's precious gifts. The mother cat approached with silent grace, grooming his fur with touches soft as flower petals. Her pride in his growth shining in every tender touch. Harold watched this peaceful scene unfold, noting how Sora seemed touched by new understanding, like a flower slowly opening to morning light. In the garden below, Luna played with pure joy as always alongside their treasured friends. Sora watched for just a gentle moment, then joined them naturally, ready for another day of beautiful discoveries.